Alright, there's a glitch. Now, I get the princess quest, and off I go. I have to get her home in time for tea? No, I'm just kidding. Actually, she dies pretty quick here. She does die, as I recall. And it's a sad deal because I have to get a new quest, but that's okay. I beat up on this poor doggy while he's busy. Everything's pretty chaotic, but that dog drops a staff, which I pick up, and that becomes my weapon. Stuff's dying all over the place. I want to steer clear of the frog because it has a ranged attack. I do sleep in that bed. Have a quick fight with this shooter, marksman. There are wolves in the distance. Oh my gosh, I now have a quest to save the princess in this castle over here. And here I go. Oh, I can't... Wait, no, not the castle. The castle was from before. That was the princess's castle, but she never made it. This is me in the labyrinth now, avoiding who knows what. Aha, it is the red scorpion. I open this thing and get an amulet of life-saving, which makes me feel better. If I die, the amulet will just bring me back to life. There's the princess. Run, your majesty. The red scorpion's right on our tail. And here we are. Last quest turns out to be Grandma's house. You've got to get in there. Of course, if you're not privy to the dozen or so quests in Overworld, Grandma's house is one where you have to go check on a lady's grandson. I'm struggling to get into the house because I'm playing on impossible level. It gets a little impossible sometimes, and the Garuda especially is buffeted about being one of the few characters with a kind of built-in flying ability. And land creatures just kind of brush flyers aside. That's a trick you can use against other flyers. This eagle I'm nervous about, because it can of course also fly, and thence kick my butt. 2 amulets of life-saving I know. There's one down there and one over here. I have actually the perfect tools for this grandma's house. And I womp on all of the critters. Get through the water level. I accidentally used my pickaxe to bash that wall down there. Kind of funny story. I end up using it later though. I pick up these gloves in lieu of the life-saving amulet because now I am a smoking huge damage dealer that flies. So I'm able to womp that bird in 1 hit instead of 2 with my big 2 swords of damage. The pickaxe though means that I'm kind of dizzy for a turn afterwards and need to recover. Read this newspaper boring the Neanderthals to sleep, and they fall asleep there. That male one is going to go for the meat when he wakes up. Oh, he died of poison. This cat's trying to claw me and scratch me. I beat up on this toad and hallucinate briefly because, of course, toad juice on the skin. Immediately recover and stop hallucinating all that weird stuff that popped up briefly there. Poor rhinoceros gets poisoned as if there's not already few enough of them in the world. Here we are now. What am I trying to do? I'm just trying to explore and find the temple for this chap. Okay. Ambush, curse them. So I'm getting what's under the hood called post quests all over the place. When your timers run out and you're level 10, which happens almost immediately on impossible level, you start getting these little bands of aggressors come at you from either near or far. Ambush being the main near one, they just pop up right next to you and start attacking. So being able to fly is very useful. Not against these eagles. I'll feed that one some meat to tame it. Oh, this part's fun. This was when I was like, oh, I better film this one. Blow them all aside. And I just recently beefed Scroll of Wind. So the Scroll of Wind's dizzy effect kind of soaks my own pickaxe's dizzy effect there that I have. Discovered the temple. This is funny. Now I totally forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I end up just wandering away from the temple instead of going into it. Wallop. Just crowds and crowds, and this is what the game ends up looking like on impossible level. It's kind of hard to get around it. Quick scroll of confusion. That effect is new from Santiago, our artist. He's awesome. Okay, not hero worship mode. Dream of fire and brimstone, so that means the Ashura is coming for me now. I've taken so long that this guy's going to come and murder me, which also often happens if you survive long enough in impossible or any other mode. So here I am in my robe with my pickaxe and gloves and a newspaper for boring humans to sleep. I remember, oh yes, let's get into the temple and finish this quest. Whammo. Consider the pepper I got in that chest. Decide no. Guan Yin heals my wounds, and off I go. Best not to rest if you can avoid it, and heal through other means, because it passes the timer way too quickly. And here we go. Getting all kinds of post quests. I think I make it out of the game here. Very exciting. There's the gatekeeper. Will it be a stylish exit? What's going to happen here? Haha, sometimes Ashura runs interference for you, like he did there. Thanks for watching. Adios.